Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. I'm your host, Julie Yip. We just want to remind you, invite you both to two very special upcoming event. First, that's the 16th of May, which is Monday at 7 p.m. We have a food drive for animals and animal shelters in LA and Orange County at the Arrow Works in the City of Industry. And next, we have the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride in Costa Mesa on the 22nd of May at 10:30 at the OC Motorcycle. We want to continue to talk about all the great things that Sean and Eric is doing. You know, we had a great opportunity to learn more about the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Now I want to know more about what you're doing, Sean. Tell me a little bit about the event that you have on the 16th.
So on 16th, we actually use our resource, get a bunch of people to come out and we're gonna have a couple pretty nice cars over there on display, and if you like enjoy cars and motorcycles. And the whole idea was to get our supplies to help the local animal shelter, because recently the local animal shelter has been euthanized the animals a lot earlier than usual because due to the budget cuts. And by providing supplies for them, we are able to help the animal last a little bit longer, and also kind of ease up the budget tightening of each animal shelter. So that was the whole idea for the event on May 16th. We'll start at 7 p.m. and looking forward to see you guys. And the address will be there will be actually a shop called Arrow Works, and looking forward to see you guys over there at 7 p.m. Nissan also loaned us a very special car that hasn't been released yet. It's called the new Nissan Z that will be there on site for you to get up close and personal with the car, and you get to see quite a lot of extraordinary cars and just come and hang out with us.
Now, Sean, tell us, what kind of supplies do we need to bring to help out with the shelters?
So mainly we need cat food and dog food, and also their pets, and possibly collars and leashes, and just most stuff you would buy for the pets.
Okay.
And treats, to give it to them. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Sean. I love your love for animals and love your love to help the community. So thank you so much for doing all that. Because, it's very important, because a lot of people, again, don't realize how important animals are for our mental health.
Yes.
So like you and I, we don't call them animals, we call them our kids, right? Because, our kids is like, my husband always like, why do you say hi to the dogs before you say hi to me? Because they get so excited every time you come back into the room, not even just leaving the house. And I think I love that joy. It's kind of like that childhood joy that you see in a child, that every time it's something beautiful. Even if you're mad at them, they're still loving you. And I mean, there was a joke they said, if you put your dog and your wife in the trunk and you lock it and you open it up, your wife will yell at you, and if you do it again, she's going to continue to yell at you, but your dog will never do that.
No.
I know, Eric, you always...
It's like, you're going to get me in trouble. If we keep on talking like this, it's like, no. It's like, wow.
But that's the thing about it. That's a joke that people always say, because they don't know how to get mad, right? And I just love that you have that heart, Sean, to do that. So I want to invite the community. Julie muốn mời quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV and the community to come to the event on May 16th at 7 p.m. in the City of Industry at let's see, one more, Arrow Works. Một lần nữa, Julie muốn mời quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV tới tham dự chương trình rất là quan trọng, cho giúp cho mấy thú vật animal shelter ở lot với ở Orange County. Đó là ngày 16 tháng 5, đó là thứ Hai lúc 7 giờ tối at Arrow Works chỗ trong thành phố City of Industry. Thank you so much, Sean, for doing this, and for making sure that animals who are waiting in line to find a family are going to hopefully find that family. So thank you so much for helping them enjoy their life, even if it's at a shelter.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Now, Eric, do you have a pet, or do you have any connection to all this?
Actually, we had a really great poodle, and after 16 years, we just lost our
Oh,
poodle.
I'm so sorry.
And the thing is that we've been thinking about getting another dog, but then our lives are so busy right now. We're just going to say, okay, let's think about it back in December. But after 16 years with this poodle it was like an amazing time. And then it just got to a point where we actually had to put her down, and it's been very sad. So, but then again, I also see like Sean. It's like everywhere he goes, little pom-poms with her, and it's like it's just the cutest thing ever. So, yeah.
So I think that's the thing about it is, you know, oftentimes when someone has a loss, right, that impacts your mental health. That's a pivotal point in a lot of people's lives. Like for me, I lost my mom. I was 30, she was 57. So it was a tremendous void in my heart. So I went through chronic depression for the last, 15 plus years. And it was very hard because, as a therapist, I'm so good at telling my patients, go see a doctor. I'm really good at telling my patient, you might need to, look into medication. But it was hard for me to do it for myself. And so I think what I learned now is that, the medicine and the treatment that I've been providing for my patients, it's really the treatment that I needed for myself.
I agree.
So right now, I finally, to this day, can tell you that I feel very healthy because now I remember who I was and what I liked. Because for 15 years, I forgot what I liked. I think that's what mental health does. It makes you kind of forget the joys in life. But for some of us, I think what I want to remind the audience is that we do need to write that list down. And especially the men, especially when you're providers and you have all these, lifestyle you have to maintain for the wife and the kids and the dog. It is a big burden, but I think it's very important that, the community comes out to your event and to your event, because both of what you do is so meaningful into the mental health of the community. So, Sean, if you want to share with the community one more time about the event and invite them.
Sure. May 16, come join us, and we get our supplies for the cats and dogs that lives in the shelter. Come with us, help them prolong their life a little bit. And for any more information, you can find us on our Instagram, which is @PuristGroup, PuristGroup, or my personal Instagram will be SeanLee768, and that's the event on May 16th. Also, he would like to talk about the event on May 22nd.
But really quick, in your Instagram, it's 768. What's 768?
There's no meaning for that. It's actually long time ago when I started racing on motorcycles. That was the digits on my race license.
I was always wondering.
There's
about
no
that.
meaning about that at all.
Gotcha.
So I kept that number ever since then.
But if you have a motorcycle and want to ride with Sean, since he is our Grand Marshal this year for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, go to gentlemansride.com, look for the Orange County Ride, and sign up. Definitely look forward to riding with a lot of people. Right now, I think we have about 300 riders. As we get closer to 500. It will be a coastal ride. Everyone's welcome, no matter what kind of motorcycle. We're going to actually have some scooters too. So there's a moped community that's going to be with us too, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So it supports men's mental health and men's prostate cancer research. We're going to have someone from Movember there that's going to educate us all. And we actually, at the end, we actually have Carlos Santana's nephew is going to play at Guacamigos. He was also a runner-up on American Idol. So that's actually going to be the secret there. And, definitely look forward to the secret's out. But the thing is, I'm not going to tell the name of it because I want people to actually research it. But if they want to go to gentlemansride.com and sign up, or follow on Instagram and Facebook as Gentleman's Ride. And
so what's the location one more time?
It's OC Motorcycle in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
It's right behind John Ware Airport. So when you sign up, you get all the information emailed
and then
to
it
you.
ends at what's the restaurant called?
Guacamigos. Tony Hawk's restaurant. Guacamigos in Newport Beach. So,
awesome.
Yeah, right on the water.
Alright, thank you. Một lần nữa, Julie muốn mời quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV để tham dự hai cái chương trình rất là quan trọng. Đó là ngày 16 tháng 5 lúc 7 giờ tối at Aero Works, and then thêm nữa ngày 22 tháng 5 at OC Motorcycle for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Đây là một cái chương trình rất là quan trọng để cho mình làm khai quỹ cho prostate cancer research and giúp cho nói về sức khỏe tâm thần cho người nam. Tháng 5 là một tháng rất là quan quan trọng cho cộng đồng Việt Nam của mình, đó là Asian Pacific Islander Month, mà cũng là một cái Mental Health Awareness Month. Julie cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã luôn luôn ủng hộ chương trình Kiến thức, Y khoa, gia đình và xã hội, và cho Julie một cái thời gian mời hai người bạn rất là quan trọng trong cộng đồng làm rất nhiều việc tốt để cho tới lên đài hôm nay. Một lần nữa Julie cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV, chúc quý vị rất nhiều sức khỏe và hạnh phúc.